Hi, today we're going to talk about vertical angles. A very unique property of angles you wouldn't normally expect. And if you expect any properties of angles, that is. Let's start with the definition, right? I have what appears to be a giant X, right? And I'm going to label all my points. So this is A, they meet as B, this is C, this is D, this is E. And I have formed from it 4 different angles. I'm going to write them out with arrows, right? Up here, this top one, A, B, C. Over here, this bottom one, E, B, D. This right one, C, B, D. And this left one, A, B, E. Now, here's where things get interesting. For any angle like this, any angle formed by 2 intersecting lines, if they are on opposite sides, they are guaranteed to be equal. What does that mean? Well, ABC and EBD are opposites, right? One's on the top, one's on the bottom. That means ABC is equal to EBD. ABE and CBD are opposites. One's on the left, one's on the right. Means ABE is equal to CBD. Now, why on earth is that? Why does this work the way that it does? That's a great question. And we're going to prove it. We're going to do our first mathematical proof. This is exciting. All right, so first, let's define what the proof is. A proof is an argument, basically. A mathematical argument that says for any values, not this particular problem with these numbers, but for any values you use, a relationship will always hold true. In this case, what I'll try to prove is that for any values you pick, ABC will always be equal to EBD, no matter what you do. That these opposite angles will always be equal. So let's do that. Now, I notice, look at it from this way, right? I'll redraw it over here. If I ignore this half and focus just on this half, here's what I see. I see this. And I say, wait, this is a straight line. This is 180 degrees. That means angle EBA, or ABE, and ABC are supplementary. They add up to 180 degrees. So I can say over here, ABC plus ABE equals 180 degrees. Well, I can do the opposite thing and ignore this little bit. I'll redraw it down here for you. That's another straight line. It's another 180 degree angle. This time, it's ABC and CBD. So we can say angle ABC plus angle CBD is equal to 180 degrees. Well, these are both equal to 180 degrees, which means they have to be equal to each other. I'll rewrite that. We have angle ABE plus angle ABC is equal to angle ABC plus angle CBD. Well, I have ABC on both sides here, so I can subtract by ABC. I'll actually find that angle ABE is equal to angle CBD. that two opposite angles are equal to each other? Well, I've just proved the entire formula. If this holds true for this, that opposite angles are equal, well then ABC has to be equal to EBD. Boom! We're done. We just proved why vertical angles work. Anytime you have two lines intersected, and you have formed two opposite angles on opposite sides, by this, they are guaranteed to be equal. So that's it. We've done our first proof, and we've learned an important property, which are vertical angles. Now, you might say, okay, this is all well and good, but am I actually going to need to use vertical angles? Yes, absolutely. Here's an example. Let's combine everything we've learned right now into a problem. Let's say I'm given something like this. This is PT, and this is SRQ, right? I'm given that angle SRP is 8x degrees, and angle QRT is 2x plus 72 degrees. We're using some algebra here. Ooh. Well, what are these values? Well, we know that they're opposite from each other, and that these are formed by two lines intersecting. So we know that they're vertical angles, which means they're equal. So we really just have an algebra equation. We have 8x equals 2x plus 72. This is simple. I subtract by 2x, get 6x equals 72. I divide by 6. I get x equals 12. But I'm not done. I want the measurements. This means I have to plug in 12 to this. 8 times 12 is 96. 2 times 12 is 24. Plus 72 is 96. And we get exactly what we would expect. These vertical angles are equal, or in what in geometry we call congruent. So of course, this is going to be 96, and this is going to be 96. That makes sense. But let's add in something extra. Say this was 60 degrees, which is not, but it's playing along with it. This was 60 degrees. That means that this opposite angle, this vertical angle, has to be 60 degrees. This is why vertical angles are so good. Anytime you spot a pair, right, these opposites, these x's, you can immediately take one angle and slap it on to another angle. You literally eliminate half your work just by slapping that thing on. So that's why vertical angles are important to know, and that's why they're pretty fun whenever you can spot them. That's all I have. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you have a great day.